What if Bardock convinced the Saiyans to actually formulate a plan to try to avoid their utter and complete destruction and annihilation at the hands of Lord Frieza by command and order of Lord Beerus, quote unquote, with retconned information? I don't think anything would have changed. If you put all the Saiyans on planet Vegeta at that time together and you combine their powers, it's still not going to touch Frieza. Frieza is extremely powerful. We know this. I'm not even going to say Frieza is like my top 3 favorite character. I love Frieza. I love his comedy. I love his position and his character in Dragon Ball as a whole. But we have to be honest here. Frieza, regardless, wasn't even using an ounce of true strength in that essential spear of type of destruction blast attack that ended up destroying planet Vegeta. If Frieza's fighting at full power in his final form, none of those Saiyans are doing anything with Bardock's command or not. Goku and Vegeta, we saw how much they had to go through to even rival Frieza's strength at some point. So Bardock convinces the Saiyans of nothing. Nothing changes. It stays the same. What if Bardock raised Goku? This is an interesting question because I think when we look at how Goku has actually turned out as an adult and who he's essentially been raised by, from his childhood in the original Dragon Ball to where we are now in Dragon Ball Super. Some like Goku's character and some don't. Obviously, there are criticisms that Goku's character has become dumber as Dragon Ball has gone on, and there are also some positive affirmations that Goku's character has evolved, even though he seems to be still sometimes maybe not situationally aware of the best things to do or to say. But nonetheless, we all know he's improved as a fighter exponentially. So if his father, Bardock, was to raise him, I do wonder if his limits would be as high as they are now. Like if Goku was limited, potentially limited with Bardock raising him instead of being on his own and having these other great mentors, because as good, as decent of a fighter that Bardock was for his time, he was nothing compared to what King Kai and the other mentors that have mentored Goku have really done.
Earth with Goku, I think for one, Goku's character would be drastically different than what we know of. Two, are we saying that Bardock, instead of just sending Goku to planet Earth by himself, he goes in his own pod and follows his son to Earth? And we have to presume Goku still hits his head, so Goku more than likely is still going to be that kind of easygoing, lighthearted type of kid that we have come to know. But I think as a fighter, he would be different because Goku never had Bardock, never had his father in his life beyond a couple of years of age. So if Bardock goes to Earth with Goku, not only does Goku, I think, get stronger and goes down a different path of strength, I think his father Bardock also does the same, and we would have constant sparring sessions between Bardock and Goku. If anything, maybe Goku training with his father and those two getting stronger would actually make him even stronger than what he is currently in today's modern day Dragon Ball Super.